Hey guys, it's Justine and I'm here today with a bunch of videos, so if you see me wearing the same clothes, it's because I'm too lazy to change or pretend I film them on different days. So I'm going to start with a review, and I have a book haul and a couple other things for you, some book tags. First, I'm going to do a book review, and it's of Cornerstones by Kelly Walker. And it's a series, Souls of the Stone, so this is book one. And she's an indie author. That's kind of my thing right now. I've been reading a lot of indie books. And this one, it's a fantasy, and it's about this girl. And I can't really remember because it was really long ago that I read it, because I've read a bunch in between. But basically, she kind of has to go on like this adventure to find out who she is. An epic adventure, if you will, because it's fantasy. And it was a pretty good read. I only gave it like 3.5 out of 5 because it was kind of confusing because you don't really know what's going on because it's like the first book. So then, I don't know, the main character, her name I think is like Emeria is how you say it. It's spelled really weird, and everyone's names are weird because it's fantasy. And she kind of made me mad because it was like she knew better than everyone else. Like she had her handmaiden trying to tell her that things were kind of like weird and she should be leery of certain people, and she wouldn't listen. So she was making mistakes on her own, which I guess is good. Also, there's like another character, the main male character, who kind of like at the beginning you think he's like a bad guy, and I think the main girl character actually gets like they get betrothed. I don't know how you say it. They have an arranged marriage, I guess. So she's like, oh, he's going to be this terrible man, blah, 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 blah. And then you think he is until you actually meet him. And he's actually, like, quite a good guy. He's, like, a really good character. I enjoyed him. And, the book started off pretty slow, but then it picked up near the end. And, like, by the end of the book, I was like, oh my god, I need to read book 2. Like, this got so intense. And luckily for me, I actually won book 2, like, a paperback. There's book 2. I won it from Goodreads First Reads. This was the very first one I ever won, except for I kind of was putting off reading it because I had to read book 1 and then book 2. I love these covers. Since, like, I've gotten these ones, they have new covers, and I'm not really a fan of the new covers because they're kind of, like, weird looking, I think. And this one is more, like, so now she's married to the guy. I think they're married. No, they're not married. That's a lie. They're just still, like, engaged, I guess you would call it. And then now they're on the same team, and she realizes, like, he's actually a good guy, and they're starting to fall in love. And I don't remember. Did I tell you that this one was way better? I liked this book way better than book 1. It was held your attention throughout. I gave it 4 out of 5, so that's pretty good for... You know, that means I really liked it. It wasn't perfect, but it was good. This installment, to me, flowed way better. There was a lot more action, kind of more romance, I guess you could say, too. And in Second Stone, this book, the characters were a lot more, like, they knew who they were. They had came into their own. They grew up a little bit, even though it's not, like, years or anything. But, you know, they've matured since book 1. Also, we got different POVs, so that was pretty cool. And the main character, now she kind of goes by a nickname Rhea, I think is how you say it. And she's way more better in this book. Way more better. She's way better in this book. She's braver. She's kind of like takes charge. She has a lot more confidence in herself and her abilities. Yeah, and that's about, I don't know, I probably haven't told you really anything about the book, which is good. I don't like to spoil the book for you guys. I'll leave the link below. I'll probably pick up the 3rd book. I was really mad because I actually got, there's a collection of the 3 together from NetGalley, and I had got it, but then it didn't actually download to my Kindle, and I didn't realize until I went to just read it after I read these 2. And it wasn't there, and now you can't get it anymore. So if you use NetGalley, make sure you get it and you're not wasting your time, because I was pretty upset about that. So I'll have to go pick up book 3 by myself, and yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video in a couple minutes. Bye!